Now, the Xpeng CEO just came and said that they will be reaching profitability in one of the quarters right now in 2025, which is something that is pretty exciting. Now, obviously for Xpeng, or those that are investing onto Xpeng, is good, but still on this announcement that Xpeng made today, apparently the Xpeng CEO indicated that he told the Nio CEO William Lee that he should personally oversee supply chain business. He said the people working in procurement in his company Xpeng were apparently working together to deceive him, which is why he said to the Nio CEO that he needs to personally manage the supply chain, which obviously I think it's a good advice from him. I don't think he's saying this to disrespect him, but it's all because of what he saw. He's just saying, hey bro, just have a look at this also, because this is what I sell when in my company. People, this is what they are doing, this is how it was affecting the business, so can you also look out for that? Or please, when you find time, also look out for that, because this is what happens, which is a great thing. It's a good comment. I realized that when this article was published or was released, there were some people, Nio investors, saying that he's really disrespecting the Nio CEO. He's taking the Nio CEO as a damn CEO, which I don't think is the case, man. These guys are close. Xpeng CEO and Nio CEO are very, very close friends, right? I think you remember, I think sometime last year, the Nio CEO bought the Xpeng. I can't remember which Xpeng, but I think it is the top range of the Xpeng, which is something that shows of how good relationship they have. So this, what we heard or what we saw here, it was just a brother's talk, or brothers talking to each other, friends talking to each other. And obviously he pointed out this because this is what maybe he recently found in his company, and he thought he shared with also William Lee. So this is good news, and this is great. And like I said, kudos to Xpeng to saying that they are going to start getting to profitability this year, which is the same thing that we are expecting profitability to also come into Nio sometime in Q4 of this year. This is what we are expecting to see, and hopefully as Xpeng celebrates their profitability, it does not take that long for Nio to also get to or reach profitability. I know with Nio it's a different story, because they are planning full year profitability to come next year, but as per what the Nio investors, we've been expecting profitability, though it's expected to come full year profitability coming next year. Profitability for Nio can start in Q4 of this year, which is something that we look forward to. And yeah, hopefully we get to see that come to pass this year, because that will be the main thing that can take Nio to over $20 per stock by the end of this year. But let's wait, let's see how things unfold. Let's wait, let's see how sales unfold, how Nio gets to sell their cars, because you know that this year they are expecting to double the kind of sales that they generated last year, which, knowing that last year they sold over 220,000, simply means that we can expect plus minus 450,000 cars from Nio this year. Which, do I think is possible? Absolutely. I think it's a no-brainer that Nio will do very well, will sell very well, and therefore those that are still thinking, those that are still judging Nio based on what they are seeing, they might miss an opportunity of a lifetime, because this low trading price that we are seeing onto Nio, it's offering an opportunity of a lifetime, because Nio is a company which is set for greatness, and those that are persevering throughout the head with the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. So I am happy, man. I am excited. I'm not that worried. This today we saw, of course, insurance registrations. We covered that on this channel, and hopefully things get better next week. Hopefully things can look good for Nio. So yeah, man, tell me what you think about this statement. I think Xpeng is a company that is doing well, truth be told, but obviously in terms of revenue generation, kind of revenues that Nio generates and that the total revenues that Xpeng generates cannot be compared. I think as it stands, Nio generates almost 2 times the kind of revenues that Xpeng would generate per quarter, which is something that, of course, is very, very interesting, and we must have that at the back of our mind. I mean, let's see the coming Q4 earnings that will be coming very soon. Though Xpeng sold over 90,000 deliveries and Nio sold over 72,000 deliveries, I can guarantee you that the total revenues that Nio generated is more than 2 times that of Xpeng, simply because Xpeng sell cheap cars, or their Xpeng cars are cheaper, which is why their revenues are not that much as compared to Nio, whereas Nio cars are not that cheap, and therefore this makes Nio to generate some good revenues from their car sales. So let's wait, let's see how things unfold. Hopefully things get better with time. Stock price wise, like I said, Nio it's up 1%, trading at $4.25, and Xpeng today is down 1.6%, trading at $16.82. But let's be fair, Xpeng this week did the most, and yeah, it is because of the deliveries, it is because of the insurance registrations, and yeah, kudos to them. I mean, they are expecting to reach profitability, but obviously one of the most important thing to going to profitability is gross margins, right? I mean, gross margins, it's important, but for Xpeng, I think gross margins, they've also been increasing. Gross margins onto Nio also are way better, or are at a good place, and now in Q4 we're expecting gross margins to come over double digits, which will be something that will be so exciting, so amazing to see Nio getting over, or generating total gross margins of over double digits. I mean, Xpeng and Nio, though they are both EV companies, how they are strategizing or how they plan to go about their business is different. I think even on this same article, the Xpeng CEO said that they are prioritizing, of course, getting to profitability, then they will invest into infrastructure and all these other things at a later stage, which I think is yeah, it can be good. But what happens when obviously you cannot catch the train of technology that the other companies have advanced? You cannot slow down on innovation, because then it does not guarantee your future. Yes, right now you might be winning, but what will happen tomorrow? If you are not researching, doing these R&Ds, you will be left behind, which is the very same thing that the Nio CEO said. Because of the R&Ds, the research they are doing, they believe that they are going to be, or they are going to be at the top leader, or at the top EV company globally with the most highest technology, because they are investing so much into technology. And this, of course, strategy that the Nio CEO, the Xpeng CEO is utilizing, of course, it does not align with what Nio is doing. Yes, these guys, they might be friends, but their strategies is a bit different. Xpeng CEO wants profitability as soon as possible, whilst Nio on the other side, yes, though they want profitability, but they want to continue advancing. They want to stand out. They want the technology to stand out from the other EV competitors, which I think this strategy by the Nio CEO, like I said, in the long term, it is the one that wins, because they are making sure that they build the technology. And let me tell you something, when it comes to people deciding in the near future, it will be, the competition won't just be about which car is cheap and whatnot, but it will also go to the kind of technology that the EV company is providing. I'll make an example. You will know that all the new energy vehicle companies are striving to get to full autonomous driving soon, and I did tell you that Nio is going to be the company to reach full profitability, full autonomous driving, or it's going to be one of the companies that reach full autonomous driving. And this is simply because, or the reason why I said that, simply because when it comes to innovation, you know that Nio is always investing money, making sure that they are researching, they are putting in new technologies, which is something that I think it's very, very important. In the short term, yes, it will hurt Nio, because their losses might be more, especially that they are not profitable. But once profitability comes, I am telling you, things will look much better than the things of those companies that don't invest that much into R&Ds. But anyways, let's wait, let's see. Me, I just thought I'd come and give you these latest developments, latest updates coming from the Xpeng CEO. I believe in Nio, man, and of course Xpeng, it's a company that is doing well, and they will get to profitability most probably faster than Nio. But yeah, I still maintain my buy rating onto Nio, and I'm still loyal to Nio because of the technology they are putting, because of battery swapping stations. I am still going to remain loyal onto Nio. So yeah, man, tell me what you think. Just thought I'd give you this quick updates. Long term will win. Blue sky is coming. hit that like button, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. I will see you on my next video, and God bless you all.